Okay, I'm back. I hear a drink in the background. Awesome, man. What you got there? Very cool. Very cool. After a long day of work, that does sound like medicine. Get a shareable link. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I should pull up your stream actually too. Let's get you so I can see what's happening in your chat. Oh, that's so weird. There we go. We're not live yet, are we? Oh, hey. Okay. They probably can hear me, I would imagine, if they're getting your. I'm not live, but if my sound is coming through, is your computer sound coming through? Okay. All right. Well, I. All right. You ready to rock and roll? Ready to roll. Going live on my end.
hey, Adam, how we doing, man? And yeah, we're starting.
Hail, adventurers! Welcome back to not necessarily the Wyvern Slayer. I'm here with Lemon Pledge Total War. So we're sharing space here. It's a co-op Mortal Empires campaign. Who are you running for this cooperative campaign here? Lemon Pledge.
We're gonna be ballsy, and we're playing as Oxyotl today. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think.
Fantastic. I've known Lemon Pledge Total War since basically you really kind of got underway with your channel. It has been a real pleasure seeing your channel grow and getting to know you as a person. I'm very excited about this Mortal Empires co-op campaign. So thank you for inviting me to kick off your first co-op campaign on your channel. It's a great honor.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for accepting. I know it's in terms of like a first campaign to do. This could be a little
rough,
unfortunate at times.
A little bumpy.
And yeah, thank you for you're going up a level. We're gonna see how it goes. So
yeah, exactly. I'm pumped. I'm playing Spirits of the Jungle under Nakai the Wanderer, and with that, of course, we're going to be doing very hard for campaigns and battles. Large unit size at the request of Lemon Pledge over here, and with that, I'm going to dive into the campaign. Here we go. Here we go, Lemon Pledge. It's happening.
It is
long
happening.
last.
It is.
Adam
happening.
Lacey, good to see you. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey's here.
Adam says, Iowa Hawkeyes, POG. Hey, don't hate on my Hawkeyes, man.
All right.
But
We're
I think
in.
you'll go first, right?
Yeah, I think that's how it went last time.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
The host starts.
That's true.
I will have lots of questions.
Which it kind of depends. When it comes to my turn, I'll let you know how many turns I have to like secure my province. But I think the big thing for both of us will just to be focusing on like getting our levels up done, in terms of like get our initial army super strong. That way, because as soon as I secure that first province, it's gonna start doing like those teleporting missions to go help other people out. And basically, the longer we can delay those, the better. I think it'll be. I think it actually is my turn first.
Hey, you start off first.
Right,
Oxyotl goes first. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Oxyotl. Missile specialist.
What's that?
You are a missile I'm just taking a look at your unit card here.
Let's see. Yeah, so if I go to Visions of the Old One, so I have 20 turns to complete this, and then like I get the new visions or whatever to start.
I just realized I can actually see what you're doing on on your channel.
Oh, really?
That's kind of nice, yeah.
Nice. So yeah, basically like after I complete this first one, which is just destroying this faction, which they only have like these 3 provinces here, it'll start like giving me other missions to go other places. But eventually, by like turn 3 already, or like turn 4, Malekith will confederate Helibron just to the west of me. Yeah, like here's Malekith where I'm kind of circling. Oh, I can highlight. Look at that ugly circle. And then he'll confederate Helibron, which will be like right there.
Right.
And so it's...
Yeah, you got a busy neighborhood.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, by the way, don't forget to do these other battles, because if you forget, you're going to get penalized for it. So that's why my initial thought is, well, you know, deal with this army, which this is not going to be an easy fight. I believe they start with a mammoth. And then I'm going to capture 2 of these, and then just use one of them as a sack city just to get my levels done. Well, not done, but higher, faster.
Boost it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct, yeah.
All right, what trait did
Nakai can't do that.
You can do that.
I thought Nakai only has the option of
I believe you are able to sack or like promote it to a god, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay. One of the lizardmen old ones, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. I'm getting lucky with some traits right off the bat, which is good. So yeah, I'm gonna recruit the Pompous Lord, or the Pompous Hero. Yeah, Adam, I am dropping a few frames. I was talking to DM about it. I wasn't sure how well it would hold up, but it's gonna probably come in here and there. That's why I also asked to go on a lower unit size, just for that reason.
Got you.
I think I'm gonna build the restored glyph wall here just for the missile strength for my armies, because I will be using a lot of that.
Oxyotl's all about the missiles. Many missiles.
And I'm trying to think. Well, I need to keep that building so I can recruit my skinks, and then I'll just do growth after that. Alright. Yeah, alright. I'm going to, I think, launch into my first battle.
Here we go.
Alright,
I'm excited.
Oh, it gives me, yeah, they do have a mammoth. It says it's decisive, but my casualties are pretty high.
Oh. You want to fight it out?
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna save it though, just you never know. I fought this battle like manually in the past, and sometimes it goes really well, and sometimes it just goes really poorly. It depends on whether or not you can kind of bait the mammoth to charge. Because they also have those 2 like wolf units. So if you use your missiles and they get discovered, they can't outrun the wolves, and so you lose your missile units.
It's a tricky battle, huh?
Yeah, sometimes you can bait the mammoth into charging early. And something happened.
But I like how you're starting off this co-op with a battle. You know, sometimes Total War Let's Plays can turn into total auto-resolve campaigns. So
right.
I'm glad that you're showing some cinematic stuff here. Let's take a look at the opposition.
Alright. Yeah, those, I guess they're Norscan Warhounds. They cause, or can cause, a lot of problems for me. Let's see.
Oxyotl have a Tyrannosaur mount.
No, that's his hero. It's called a Skink Oracle. It's a tier 4 hero unit. And they automatically get that mount.
It's a cold one.
It's called a Troglodon or Troglodon.
Troglodon.
Something like that.
It's so tiny. He's really cute.
It's okay, like if it has a hero, but by itself, it's a feral animal, like creature, and so it's not the best. No, these are different too. Okay, fire will is disabled. They will only fire. Yeah, they basically throw like the chameleon stalkers throw like a projectile missile as they're about to like charge into melee. All right. All right. All right. Let's do it.
Here we go. First battle of the campaign is underway with Generalissimo 11 Pledge at the helm.
Which hopefully, so far I've been dropping a lot of frames, which is giving me bad juju vibes.
That was a very slow motion fireball.
Yeah. Because when I first started, the reason I still stream it at like 1080 or 1920 by 1080p, because I was like, well, I know like my internet isn't that great, and so I tried streaming at a 720p, and my initial tests were performing hands over fist worse than going on 1080p. And I don't know if that's just because like my system is supposed to be able to handle 1080p, and so it's like working harder by like basically dumbing down the stream. So yeah, I don't know if that's even a thing, but which is kind of good. We're actually kind of getting the mammoth to be isolated here.
I see that. Hey, Free Wada's in the chat saying round 2, let's go. Free Wada, thank you for dropping by. I don't know if you know Free Wada, 11 Pledge Total War, but Free Wada is another Total War content creator.
Hey,
doing
welcome.
Doing a lot of medieval Total War 2 Middle Earth mods.
Ooh,
on
nice.
the channel right now.
Hey, I'm excited
Which you
for.
like, I think.
I say I'm excited for version 5 to come out. I don't know if they've come out with anything just yet in terms of like release times, but I'm very excited for it.
Nicely done, Pharaoh Mammoth.
Adam says hopefully DM Wyvern is paying attention. I don't know why he wouldn't be.
No, I mean, of course, anytime I can have an opportunity to learn from a skilled Total War player, I'm tuning in.
Alright, good. Yeah, that's fine. Turn them on skirmish mode. Yeah, there's just a lot going on.
Good.
A lot going on right here. they're doing okay. We need to get them some help. Good. Yeah, just bottle him up. He'll be big enough. Our missile should keep hitting him. Good. Which it probably won't give me a decisive victory, but it's kind of random. Like, in some of the decisive victories, you'd be like, oh, like, no problem. Like, casualties should be fine. And so you auto it, and you end up, like, losing... In terms of, like, health, you'll keep your units, but all your units are on the verge of complete death. And so especially like when a mammoth, you know, like this is involved, when you have some really like super strong, like in melee units, I tend not to trust what auto resolve tells me. Really, if we can just get the mammoth off the field, I don't really care if he dies or not. I just want him gone. Good.
Got you.
There we go.
Freewater was impressed. He states that mammoth got wrecked. I agree.
Yes.
Showed up and got a lot of skink missiles in the face, in the trunk, if you will.
Good. We'll keep the Lord busy. Yeah, the Warhounds should keep breaking since they're so isolated from. Yep, there we go. Now I just need these guys to come back up here. Okay, quit firing. And we're gonna charge this guy into melee. Just so they stop firing at us, because I think they have armor. Yeah, they have anti-large missiles. So we'll keep them. There we go. I think that's the army losses.
Yeah, that is it.
Good stuff.
GG dubs, as Red Nation say.
I do want to run as many of them down though. Just because if I would have autoed it, it would have killed everybody. But since I didn't, some of them will obviously stay alive. But there we go. Not bad.
Nicely done, Unpledge.
Hey, thank you.
Dread Pirate Adam Lacey, keeping us company tonight. Free
Yes,
Wada.
he is.
I'll drop you a link to Free Wada's channel later. You gotta check him out, Unpledge.
I watched some of his. I think it was the Rohan campaign, part 11, that he just came out with.
Okay.
I checked some of that out. I love that. Like, Rohan, if you can get through the initial start, because you go up against Isengard, and basically every unit they can like field is good against cavalry. But if you're able to like knock them back, cavalry are so good in that game. It's unreal. Most of their like charge bonuses are like 10 or higher anyway, and it's just you like charge them into a unit and 3/4 of their unit gets wiped out to begin with. It's fun.
Yeah, Free Wada reminds me of you in the sense that it's good times, good vibe with you guys.
Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Alright.
Right, Oxyottl's got his first victory in.
Now the real question is, I forget where I went after this. In terms of, because I want to like capture 2 of these right away, and then use one as a sack city. Decisions.
Adam Lacey says, "Oh, I have to watch here too."
Yeah, he's on my like my chat as well.
Yeah, you can get 2 versions of the game. So when
right.
is doing his version, you jump on over there. You get like the full details. When I'm doing my turn, then come on over here. Combine the 2 in your mind, and you get the memory of campaign.
We're gonna go east, and we'll recruit some more skinky boys. All right, that's it for me on this turn.
Cool. Faction destroyed. Deadwood Sentinels. It's over to me.
Yes, sir.
Nakai the Wanderer. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says 3 streams running at once. Fortunately, 2 of them are the same. Well, one is not like the other. One is by a skilled player. Yeah, let's see. We got Citadel of Lead. Yeah. Yeah, I think I can smash that Citadel even in very hard with the units
Oh
that I
yeah,
got.
yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead, encircle the Citadel of Lead. Encircle. Then
Use
place
your
my hero.
definitely use your hero for sure.
For sure. Okay, let's embed him in the
you
army.
go.
All right, we're ready to get to business here. We're facing off against NR Trollhewer. He has Marauder Champions, Marauder Spearmen, Marauders, and Marauder Hunters. Let's dive in.
I think. Which, hey, I saw Red Mage had an unfortunate encounter with the dentist today, so I'm sorry about that, buddy. If you are watching, if you watch my stream, what we talked about yesterday with like checking out like heroes and the like Lord
London
unit
Pledge,
cards.
you gotta make a choice on the battle screen.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta make it. No worries. Something you gotta get used to in co-op.
Yeah,
There
I'm
we
not
go.
used to co-op. I'll spectate. But yeah, you just like right now, even in the like waiting for the battle, you can hover over the unit cards, and like on the bottom, it'll show you any resistances and whatnot they have. Which I think Nakai starts off with some missile resistance, but which he should. He's a freaking alligator or crocodile.
All right, here we are. We've loaded in.
Which I
Nakai
think
Wanderer.
oh, never mind. Your priest doesn't have its breath spell yet. Never mind, I forgot. That one would be good. It's really good against like weakly armored units.
Mm-hmm.
But
Saurus Warriors, Saurus Spheres, 1. There you go. I'm gonna call you 2. And we'll call you 4. There we go. Okay. That looks good. Start battle.
there we get it. Which I think Nakai has. Yeah, his primal roar ability isn't bad. You just gotta be careful of rampage, because once you do that and they do go rampage, you like basically you just can't control like the unit. But
Yeah, I can't control where he goes.
Adam
Like,
says
you
on
know,
my
next to
and
enemy.
50-50 DM Wyvern loses this.
Dread Pirate Adam Lacey, you have no faith. My God.
I would use. Oh, that's right, because you only have the one unit of javelins. Because they got quite a few spears. I guess the good thing is their spear units are in the middle. So you'll be able to flank. I would like use your Saurus warriors, and I'd bring your priest up here to help boost, because the harmonic convergence won't be too bad. But yeah, I'd get them to blob up like on your Saurus spears and get them in melee, and then just smash them with your Croxagores and throw. I know this. Yeah, the Skink cohorts don't have many or have much ammo, but
Right. They
basically
don't have much
just
ammo, it's
get
true.
their anti-large units engaged with infantry. That way, your larger units can just smash them at will. I got faith in him, Adam. He's gonna win his first very hard difficulty battle here. There you go.
Got here. No. Withdraw. Get these guys. This is what I want. I want these guys, the champions. There we go.
Good stuff.
Get in there. Get in there. Be firing. Should be firing, I hope.
Yeah, they are.
There we go. Good.
Which really, like, even for Skink cohorts to get that many kills, I mean, it's not bad. Like, I mean, their plan or their use is not for a ton of kills, but they're kind of like neat shields, more or less.
They done with their
Yeah.
ammo? Don't hunt those guys down.
Yeah, they're really good at basically keeping the enemy occupied with more or less a bad unit while your good units smash theirs.
Pretty good. Looking Nakai, dude, you're pretty much tapped out. Keep on boosting up Nakai here. There we go.
There you go.
How are we doing? These guys are proving tough to kill, huh?
Yeah, they don't break. They don't break. I would take one of your Croxagore units, or I guess the Javelins, and charge those.
They're breaking now. The leaders, the Marauder champions, are slowly losing their.
So like his units, like overall, it's not that. Like I know a lot of people talk crap about him because his faction, like Nakai's overall faction mechanics, if you're just playing like a solo campaign, are pretty rough, and like later in the campaign, it's just like it just doesn't, like his campaign stuff just doesn't like get stronger as the game goes on. The way like other factions are able to boost their units, but I mean if you really focus on like certain hero traits or certain units, I mean, it's not too bad, in my opinion. Like,
right.
And also, like the fact that he does start in Albion is like really bad. Like it's just, I don't know why like CA decided to put him there, but it is what it is.
Hey, it was a win.
Mm-hmm.
It was a win. Not a bad fight at all.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh boy.
Alright, in battle. Woohoo! Is that the pup in the background? Dread Pirate Adam Lacey, you have no faith. That was fun.
I had faith in DM the whole time. Don't know anything about this 50-50 stuff. I mean, it kind of goes in line with what my level up guides will talk about, is like factions that necessarily aren't as strong, you know, like Nakai compared to, I mean, other Lizardmen like campaigns or lords or mechanics.
Loving Pledge, I need a click from you, sir, on your side.
Oh, mine's still loading on my end. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's sorry. Okay, it's loading. Gotcha.
Yep.
You were saying?
There we go. I mean, really just like, same with Oxyotl, like, you just really got to play into their strengths.
Right.
What strengths they do
so
have, you know, like.
Got you. We captured the Citadel of Lead. I'm going to get the gift for its soul. Focuses mainly on Croxagar and Blessed Beasts and can unlock Beast Ixtal army abilities. Summons Razor Dawns.
Sounds good to me.
Go with that. Follower gain, the Artifact Hunter, is something that other races were not meant to disturb. Death has always surrounded it. It is not of this world. We're going to get magic item drop chance plus 10%. Post-battle chance of stealing a magic item plus 10%. Great. And that's going to be that. So we got our first little Citadel up here. Nakai is looking good. I'm going to go into encamp stance with him and recruit. Let's see. We're going to get some Saurus Warriors, I think. There we go. And that, I think, is going to be my turn. Oh, research. Sequence of growth. Is that what you recommended initially?
Yeah, let me actually pull up your stream here. I forget.
Marshall says
Sorry.
Nakai, the challenge run lizard man. True. We're gonna get some Saurus Warriors, I think. Good to have you here, Marshmallow.
Go to your like your building side of things. Oh yeah, Horde Growth. Yes, sequence of growth, 100%.
Okay. All right.
Because each
Can
building
I ask
you
why
build
Horde Growth
will.
is so important?
What's that?
Can I ask why Horde Growth is an important?
Yeah. So if you
for
go to
Nakai?
your, like just your like building tree basically.
Okay.
Not your tech tree, just like if you were to build a building with his horde.
Okay. Yeah.
So if you hover over it, each like tier and then each building requires growth points to build it as well as money. So the sooner you can get your horde overall to tier 5, you'll be able to build your buildings a lot faster.
Got you. I understand. That makes sense.
And so, like, for the next one, I would almost... I guess, no, he can't recruit skinks, never mind. So, yeah, I would... Typically, I would destroy the military building, because each building you build requires that much more growth points to build your next building. But if you destroy the source building, then you can't recruit anything.
Got you.
But yeah, your next building after that, I would definitely do growth.
Got you. So we got the restored Ziggurat of Kakutan? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It reads as such. Now that Nakai has taken control, the Predator's Sacred Pyramid has been returned to a functional state. Oh, I love that. Kind of like Space Age Lizard here. Alright, we're going to get Sequence of Growth. This sequence increases the rate of growth of Nakai's horde, enabling the construction of more buildings and eventually swelling its population. Soon, the Warmbloods will flee before them. There we go. Unassigned skills for Nakai, we'll get Route Marcher, and that's going to be the 1 point that I can invest. Oh, we got 1 point for our hero here, Hawkex. We're going to get Harmonic Convergence, and then we're going to spec into Uranan's Thunderbolt eventually. Harmonic Convergence. Dividing the auspicious signs, the caster guides the minds of targets, augmenting them with the foresight needed for victory. Excellent. And that's my turn. Over to you. Marshmallow says the horde growth is what gains you population surplus. The more growth you get, the faster you build. Once he gets to tier 3 on the horde, he can nuke the Saurus, because then he'll have Croxicores. Very true.
Yeah.
I guess I run a generally large army, huh? Large unit army with Nakai.
You can. It depends what you want to focus on. He does provide buffs to Croxigores. And so it just kind of depends where you are in the... Because, like, for mine, when I've played as him, like, I'll usually use Croxigores and then have one, like, really strong wizard. Because the wizard will make up for not having other units in your army.
Alright, we're over on Lemon Pledge. Let's go check out what he's doing here with Oxyotl.
Where did they start? Oh, they haven't built another army yet. Cool. Pyrrhic victory, eh? Well, we're gonna have to fight that one manually. Which I don't know why.
Alright, here we go. We're spectating.
Yeah, I really don't know why they think they're gonna win, but... That's one bad thing, I guess, about doing the skink build is... You know, their melee attack is really small, so unless you ambush someone, almost every single battle is gonna be like, Pyrrhic victory, Pyrrhic victory. Or like, you know... So it really makes you, like, fight a lot of battles. Which isn't a bad thing.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah,
no,
it's not a bad thing.
At all.
It makes you, you know, actually be good with...
And experience the game for what it's best at, which is the real time.
Plus you get Vanguard deployment. So...
Nice. Marshmallow says you need a well-rounded army with Nakai, because once you lose, your campaign is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I do want ultimately a well-rounded army. I want, you know, my multi-unit infantry to hold down the enemy while my Croxigores serves the hammer.
Oh shit! I forgot this is technically a melee unit.
Marshall says the giant flying snakes that come with Oxyotl, those guys are massive in Nakai's army. It takes you from range attacks all the way to melee range by hiding you.
Yeah, I was tempted to see if you'd want to do a tic-tac-toe campaign too, because he makes the Pterodon Riders, which are typically pretty bad, just because they're not really good at melee and their missile abilities are not good. But he gives them like a special bombardment ability that does a ton of kills. And I don't know why, but the computer just like derps out on flying units.
Your shooting is amazing. Like these skinks, you're ripping up these units.
Yeah, I wish they would shoot the unit that's like not running away though.
Huh.
Don't really need 4 units shooting one, I guess, but it works. I mean, this army, like, doing the skink build, it works really well as long as you're faster than the other units.
True. Fortunately, Norska's not very speedy.
Yeah, it's in the later campaigns when army or like other factions start having like monster, you know, like single entities and whatnot that can catch up to you and hurt you. But all right, good. Charge it.
Nicely done.
Come on. Yeah, that works. That works. Shoot.
There we go. Army losses about to take effect.
Should, hopefully. Oh, good. Alright. Yep, there we go. Good stuff.
Marshmallow says, got that kite. Yes, he does. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says,
Ouch.
DM Wyvern, rush the sword of Cain.
I mean, it's... It depends. I mean, Nakai can't... I mean, he can confederate, but the problem with that is the extra upkeep cost. But, I mean, it would make Nakai... Technically, with Nakai, you wouldn't even need an army if he has the Sword of Cain.
There we go, decisive victory.
So, I mean, you could run around with just Nakai being himself.
Why Wolf Kraken fight goes down for the count. Under D.
Should have given me
Generalship.
a heroic victory
Lone
for
Flash.
telling me it was going to be a Pyrrhic one.
I know, for real. The Marshal says the Dread Pirate and here trolling some more. Oh. Wouldn't be Dread Pirate Adam Lacey if he wasn't trolling.
That's right. I'm going to just occupy this one. And goodbye to my melee infantry.
You're running nothing but skinks, huh?
Yeah. It's just
Name? Oh, Pompous?
yeah. So I renamed him. I renamed my heroes depending on what trait they are, so I don't get rid of them.
Got you.
Because if I get enough of these, so this ability stacks. So Legend of Total War does a video of like Lizardmen because you can get the Pompous trait, and so he'll have like a general with like 18 Pompous like heroes. So I mean, take 18 times 4. That's debuffing the enemy leadership by that much, and so you. Alright, I'll end the turn there. So basically, you know, you start the battle, and then immediately they drop like. What's 20 times? It's almost 20 times 4, so their leadership goes down by like almost 80 immediately, which unless you're a dwarf unit, they're already on the verge of breaking even though they're at full health.
That is really cool. Alright, here we go. We have a quest issued for Nakai the Wanderer. Complete the following rite of awakening. Lord Croak is one of the first generation of Slann mage priests and possibly the eldest, making him one of the most powerful active creatures of any race. He has an added advantage, however, in that he is technically dead. Korak's mortal body was killed during the Great Catastrophe, but his remains were preserved by loyal Skink attendants, enabling him to re-emerge as the first relic priest. Due to his death, Korak's meditative cycles are significantly longer than those of younger Slann. An elder Slann must be awakened to reveal his last known location, as, simply put, no one else is old enough to remember. Alright.
Croak's really strong. It's kind of funny because we could I wonder if we could glitch the game out because I have the same quest.
Oh.
Yeah, and so like if I complete it and get Croak, I wonder if it'll give you one too. But his mission is like It's really like it's hard if you don't have a good army, but it's basically you fight 3 armies of Skaven, and you just basically wait for him to wake up, and then once you complete the mission or whatever, you get Croak, and he's arguably one of the best anti-infantry spellcasters in the game. Especially for melee troops or melee armies, because his spells don't affect your troops.
Should I be building Sora Spears or Sora's Warriors, in your opinion?
I would do Warriors because they do more...
melee attack?
Yeah, well, they have more
higher
melee
weapon
attack
strength?
and weapon strength. Yeah. And they're not... Like, you don't really need to worry about anti... Ooh, actually, I take that back. I would do, like, some of each because Rakarth, like the Dark Elf, has a Hydra. So you will need a some anti-large. Adam says, did you already move or are you waiting to move? That last battle was basically my move, Adam.
Trying. There we go. What? They don't want to give me any money? Okay, let's try that one more time. Give me 300 at least. Come on. There we go. Nice. I got some diplomacy going. I'm going to be squeezing my settlements for as much money as they can give me.
Yep.
And you were saying build some spears too, huh?
Yeah.
Build a mix. Okay. All right. That's my turn. Nice, quick, and easy. Over to you.
Oh, that.
Adam likes to say spears are more pog than warriors. I agree with that actually, because like I want my melee line to be defensive, and I want, they should be the anvil with my Croxigars and large uses the hammer. I just want them to stay alive for my Croxigars to do their work, ideally. Lemon Flash said, did you already move or are you waiting to move? I mean in real life.
We are moving. Like, we'll be moved into our place the 1st of January. So we talked to our current landlord about everything, and more or less told us, since it was or is the middle of the month, that we couldn't get out of paying like for next month's rent. So we are stuck here through the month of December, unfortunately. Tell you what, I need to see if your allies will give me some money.
Probably a good thing, considering it's the holiday season, lots going on, and you're in the middle of a really high pace role at work. So maybe just
Yeah.
just keep things stable for the holidays and then move in the new year,
Yeah, we're getting basically double the amount of product to get moved.
Come to Bretonia,
Ooh.
stranger. I am its king.
Marshmallow says
Let
pog
us
because
hope you
they
leave
can
us
spear
friends.
you some pogfish, huh? And Dreaded Pirate Adam Lazy says, that's right, I could be wrong with the Lizardmen, but the spear variants of other races hold the line better. You're not wrong, they have a higher defense, that's for sure. They're not good on the offensive, but they're certainly, more tanky than the warrior variant.
Oh, so I'm trying to
Not by
get
much,
some
though.
money out of Lou and Leonker here. I need a little more money so I can recruit one more unit. Stingy.
Stingy bastards.
There we go. Boom. Which I think there is, or was, another building. Yeah, I can get this and it'll reduce my upkeep more, but yeah, my plan is to go down his blue line entirely, get Geomantic Sustenance, and then get Renowned and Feared, so I'll be at negative, or 23% upkeep cost and reduction, and then yeah, just keep making his initial army that much stronger. But I think Did we start out? Yeah, we already started out with the military alliance. That's what I thought.
No.
See how many units. We'll probably get at least 5 or 6 units over the end turn, but that'll be it for me.
All right.
But yeah, it kind of works out though, Adam, because because we have to obviously pay for another month's rent where we're at, but then also have to pay for our house deposit, and it's unfurnished, so we have to get the or are you autoing? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, it's low casualties.
So
Take a bit of a hit. You're gonna get... Oh, see, I can't sack it. All I could do is capture the settlement.
oh really? I thought it let you sack it. I thought you could as Nakai. So what? It lets you do what, or the? Which I mean.
All you can do is essentially offer up a gift to the gods.
Gotcha.
In 3 flavors: blue, green, and red. That's it.
Gotcha. I'd just focus on one and keep going with it.
Yep. Reinvest and gift Itzel. We get the Pigeon Plucker Pendant. The wearer of this bizarre pendant is supernaturally protected against attacks from flying creatures. We get that for your man Nakai. The Van Heimlings have been destroyed. They've been obliterated. I got a what is that? A ritual unlocked, Rite of Allegiance. Nakai's constancy, shored up by the appropriate liturgy, of course, draws his reptilian kin to the Wanderer's war banner. This rite is now available to be performed via the rites panel at the bottom right of the campaign interface. Okay, Rite of Awakening, Rite of Allegiance, rites. Rite of Awakening. Huh. After owning 20 units, you're gonna get they're way ahead of me.
Yeah, but I won't be able to afford it. That's the problem.
All right, we got Route Marcher, bonded service. Yeah, we're going to want bonded service. We want to lower our recruitment cost as much as we can with Nakai, so we can hold together a bigger, higher tier army. The Lord's rule, the peasants' toil. Nothing has changed in over 1,000 years. Invest there. For Hokex, we're going to invest in Uranen's Thunderbolt. And how are we doing with? I need casualty replenishment rate badly. How are we doing here with our population? We're gonna have 1.
I'm curious on your quest, like on the top, on the right side. How many Lord Croak missions do you have?
I got 3.
So do I. I think the game did. I think it did glitch out. So we might get a free one.
Let's see what happens. All right, over to you.
Sounds good. I think you have to do like Rite of Awakening, then you have to have units, and then there's another one that you have to do before the battle actually like pops up. But
forgot to demand tribute from my vassal state. Silly of me.
Jesus, how many units did he get? Yeah, he got 5. It's kind of what I anticipated or thought he'd get. The good thing is we're at full health, more or less.
Yeah, you are. Almost a full stack, too.
Well, looks like I have to fight this one. It's like this for a while.
Spectate. Here we go. Big fight. Farmgrad Black Raider. Did he attack you?
No, he's in a he's in a settlement recruiting.
Right.
Yep. Which I'm probably gonna sack and occupy because it's at tier 1 or at tier 2. So no matter what I do, it's gonna go down to tier 1 anyway, and I might as well take his money.
Yeah, Nakai is really the Marshmallow's not lying. Like Nakai is the challenge lizardman.
Uh-huh. Alright. He's basically useless, so we're gonna protect him by going in some trees. And we're just gonna toy with these guys. Good. Alright, let's let the fun ensue. shoot those. Yep. If we can get rid of their warhounds right away, that will be really good for us. Then, like, none of the units basically at that point will be able to outrun us.
Yeah, the warhounds just got wrecked right away.
Yep.
Oh, no wonder you like these guys are just so
Missiles, man.
they don't. Yeah, if you don't have Cap, you are SOL with these guys. Even then, Cap probably takes serious damage from these Skink cohorts too.
I mean, this is what I mean, like when I talk. Oh shit. Like last night when we like just tested it very briefly. Like once they get snipe on them and you can't even see them while they're shooting. I mean, it makes it difficult because you still have to micro them and make sure they're not like caught up in melee. But I mean, because you can boost their missile strength, you can boost their ammo that they get, their resistances, I think their speed. I'm not 100% sure, but there's a lot of things that you can do with Oxyotl with these skink units.
Nice fireball.
Good.
Good shot. Also, the lag seems to be improving too, which is good.
Yeah, it's figured itself out, I think. Knock on wood. Come on. The big thing you have to be afraid of, and I'm not trying to pick on you, Red Mage, but not to get the units, not to get your like missile units like stacked on top of each other, because that affects their line of sight.
Their ability to fire, right?
Yeah, and so like right now I'm firing at this unit, which is fine, but if I tell them to turn around, it's kind of like anything else. If DM, was standing in front of me while I'm trying to throw a spear or something, or a javelin, I'm gonna throw it through his head, versus actually hitting my enemy.
Right, exactly. If you have units in front of your missiles, it lowers their effectiveness.
Right.
Targeting.
Have to have a good line of sight, 100%. In any missile unit, not just, whether it's artillery or archers, you name it. That's why a lot of times, like when I play as high elves, I use like the square formation, just because like if any type of cavalry unit gets behind them, your unit overall won't shoot until all of your models are basically in place. And so if you're in a square formation, it takes less time for them to set up basically, so they turn around and just fire right away, instead of if you're in a super long wide one like this and then you tell them to bunch up, you're spending less time on them reforming and more time for them shooting.
It's a very impressive army. Like, you guys are ripping these guys to shreds. Haven't taken any casualties.
I need to lead them over here so these guys can shoot them. I don't even have magic yet in this army, man.
You don't need magic. Look at the...
You don't need it, but it's really fun when you
land a spell. Yeah.
See, that's why, like, even though melee on harder difficulties is a lot harder to use, like the melee lords that do a lot of it, like Nakai, like yeah, melee is good, but everything's better if you have stuff supporting it. Just like with artillery. Artillery is really good, but it's even better if you're able to protect it, obviously.
Right.
And the same thing is for the Croxagores. Yeah, you get them in melee and they're bunched up, and then you have a Heavens wizard that why did he get detected? That eventually will be casting like chain lightning on them and get a couple hundred kills, and you just make everything stronger by having some extra units help each other out.
Yeah. Yeah, but the Skink army clearly for certain matchups is deadly. Absolutely
yeah.
Deadly. Kind of reminds me of the Wood Elves in a way. Adam likes to say, notice he doesn't send his ranged into melee. I think Red Mage is just getting impatient in that fight. He's like, okay, fine.
And I love you, Red Mage, but you're using missile units Which, if you go with Goblin Fanatics, that might be different. There's the army losses.
Yep,
But
there we go.
I mean, as greenskins, like you can't use their wall ability unless the more melee units you have in combat, the quicker that fills up, and you want to be using that in battles as much as humanly possible. Especially even on hard difficulty, like that's gonna help you a lot to get that. I think most of the time it's like melee attack, armor piercing damage, and all that stuff. So.
Hey, Chris Nicholas is here. Welcome to the stream, Chris.
Welcome,
Glad to have you
Chris.
here.
Right.
Hanging out here with my friend Lemon Pledge.
Just keep shooting these so we can get more replenishment. I mean, not that we took 3 losses, I think 4 maybe, but
Hardly took any losses. That was really good. Yep, we're playing a Lizardman campaign.
5.
We got
5 losses.
That's impressive. Lemon Pledge is playing Oxyotl. I am playing Nakai the Wanderer. Chris Nicholas says, poor Red Mage. Even when he's here, he gets roasted.
Had a bad day with his dentist. I'm surprised they did that.
Yeah, it's kind of cruel.
Like, how do you tell someone like,
really
oh yeah,
swollen.
come back in a month and we'll fix you, and then go in and be like, oh yeah, your mouth's too messed up, so come back in another month and we'll fix you then.
Yeah, apparently the swelling was out of control, so they gave him some pretty heavy antibiotics, so hopefully that will help.
Gotcha.
What they didn't give him was painkillers. That's why he was really upset.
Well, here's to a
Red Mage
speedy
is one of a
recovery.
kind. That's why I love gaming with Red Mage, just because it's such a wild experience. It's just such a wild ride with Red Mage and Baldur's Gate and Warhammer. I'm really concerned about Nakai. Like, I could never pull off the fight that you just completed with Oxyotl. Like, it would have been a difficult battle for me. I get what you're saying about like your preference for ranged skirmishing armies.
I mean, like I never know what I want with this guy. Flock of Doom is good, but Earthblood would be really good too. I'm gonna do Flock of Doom.
Flock of Doom it is.
And then we'll get rid of 1 unit of these guys. Good. And what costs less to repair? Alright, we'll do that one.
Chris Nicholas says, I hate dentists. They get lots of money and they screw you around too much. Analyst says, yup, at Chris Nicholas. And Chris Nicholas says, also, Lizardmen are cool as hell. I agree, they are kind of cool.
Alright, I'll end my turn. Well, the good thing is I have my Sac City.
There you go. Can't be anywhere without a Sac City, right? Here's the thing with Nakai. I can't have a Sac City because any city I take, it
blow
becomes
up,
automatically. Yeah. That doesn't blow up. It just becomes
yeah.
tributary city. All right, let's talk to my boys here, the defenders of the Great Plan. Give me a payment, please. 600.
Trying to think.
Payment 300. Also low. They don't want to give me any money? Traders. Okay.
One thing you could do, I just thought of this, DM. So I have a decent amount of chaos corruption in my area, and I will because of Norska.
Okay.
You could, so like you obviously take that settlement. You could make your way up here and then attack my rebellion that will show up.
Sure. Yeah, I could do that.
And I mean, every turn, like as long as you don't like kill it or wipe it out, it'll just keep coming back to my capital.
Right. Okay, we're gonna declare war on the 1,000 Maws.
Let's do it.
Yep. There we go. Got that sorted out, and let's go ahead and recruit a little bit, get some more life back here. I wanted to save this money for my upgrade, but c'est la vie. We'll just c'est la vie.
What, you have 10?
Sorry about
and
that.
9. Yeah, you definitely want to get like the Isle of Wights.
Let me get to tier 3 as soon as I can. the reactivated ziggurat of Khotan or whatever it is called.
Okay.
But to do that, I need cash.
Mm-hmm.
Isle of Wight waits. Pretty interesting garrison.
I mean, with
All right,
every Lizardman Lord I do, I always get their upkeep reduction just because, like, it's not, I guess, as big of a deal later on in the campaign, but like to start, no matter who you play as, you just don't make a lot of money.
Right. Okay. That is, I think, going to be my turn. I'm going to hang on to that cash, hopefully get close to the third tier of ziggurat.
Welcome, everyone, by the way, who's joining the stream on my end. I'm glad you're able to come on by.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to thank people who are joining both our streams. We got Marshmallow here, Chris Nicholas, Adam Lacey.
I like it.
Yeah. Good times. Marshmallow says, that's my problem with dentists. Too much cost, not enough result. I'm about ready to let every tooth in my head fall out and get the dentures.
Where are they coming from?
Chris Nicholas says it would be cheaper.
Alright. Yeah, I should be able to auto this. Yep.
Alright, there we go.
This is what I mean, like, auto-resolve, low casualties, and then, like, not that I'm going to keep the Chameleon Stalkers for very long, but, like, man, that's brutal.
They take some damage there, don't they?
Alright. I'll stay here and force march for one turn. That way, when I go back, I can recruit my last 3 Chameleon Skinks, and then I'll actually destroy the Skink building.
Nice.
So I can get the money building going. And really, I'm only going to focus on my capital because when I played it a while ago in my own time, like, once the Dark Elves and other Norscan factions declare a war on you, they just come and, like, blow up your minor settlements. And so it's like, oh, like, it would be really nice, you know, to have these settlements, and then they blow it up, and then you're like...
Dread.
Yeah. I was gonna use another
hard.
word, but that works too.
It's very hard to. I also find it's very hard to hang on to minor settlements. Like if you just, it's guaranteed that they're going to be smashed at some point.
Right.
Chris Nicholas says dentists also like to say something is wrong with your teeth just to make that extra buck. It's ridiculous. They are somehow more scummy than doctors.
I need money. I see buildings and I want to build them, but I also need money. However, I'm also going to be here for a while, so I'll build both of these up. And RIP to my money, but we'll move on. Also, yeah, I feel bad because... what's that? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Well, I feel bad because, like, when I was at work today, I got a message from someone had commented on one of my videos saying that they were, like, really, like, enjoying it, and I went to, like, you know, comment back and say thank you and whatnot, and I don't know if they took it down or what, but YouTube wouldn't show it, and so I, like, Googled, you know, the problem, or, you know, like, what could be the problem, and I looked into it and I was like, oh, maybe I'll like update my browser or something, and it wasn't it. But if they did take it down, I don't remember who it is now, but thank you I'm glad you're enjoying my Alaskan perspective on Warhammer 2.
Bro. Steve H says, hail all, how goes it, Steve H? Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Adam Lacey says, hello at Steve H. Marshmallow says, gotta build the walls. Chris Nicholas says, build that wall. So I have a question here for you, Pledge.
Yes, sir.
Here at the Isle of Wights, whatever we call them, Rackart has built what it looks like a really strong and growing army. I don't have the income to match whatever Rackart is building. 289 income as it is, and like
Ambush
I would
him.
ambush him.
So,
Okay.
I would, since you're
you
basically
get?
you have allies with that those factions you produce.
Yeah.
What's your campaign movement range if you I'll highlight it here. If you move over to like right here. Oh no, that's a really bad one. Don't look at that. Oh, that's not working either. Okay. Okay, I'm using the green one to hold position.
Okay.
Kind of like over
Move
here.
there.
As long as you have like 25% of your movement, you'll be able to go into ambush stance. I'm just hoping you're far enough away from the wizard. Because if basically, as long as you are near one of your own settlements, you'll be fine. Like there, she'll probably detect you.
Okay.
How much movement range do you have left?
If I move anywhere, it takes me to like, let's see, 17%.
Okay. How much money do you have?
I have 3,000 in the treasury, and I'm making 289 per turn.
I'm almost so. I don't know how well. I mean, you could go. You have 289. Okay.
I'm in reinforcement range here.
Yeah, I would stay where you are. Recruit a few units or go in ambush stance. Like one of the. I think she'll detect you.
Right.
And so that's why I'm thinking, because you could move, like go into camp stance or recruit something, and then because she's probably not gonna move, and so next turn then you'll be able to move farther away where she won't detect you, and if she doesn't detect you, Rakarth should be like, oh, like easy settlement to take and try and take it, and then you ambush him, you get the reinforcements, boom.
Gotcha. We'll try that.
The other thing
Marshmallow
you
says-
could do that I've done is recruit a lord, which I don't know if you've seen me do it before. So basically, like if I have an army that's stronger than me, I'll recruit a lord and throw him out in force march, and then sit in ambush. And basically, the AI it's like a moth to a flame. Even though they, the previous turn they know your army is nearby, they won't think anything of it.
Right. They'll go after that single lord. Marshmallow says you can see Rakarth's vision by clicking on his stack, I believe. Huh.
You can, yeah. So like on mine, this is like, the highlighted red is like their movement, how far they can move, the next turn.
Never.
But typically, if you're like in like here, if I click on you, that little red ring is like the zone of control. If you're in another person's zone of control, or in like a enemy settlement zone of control, it'll detect you right away.
Chris Nicholas says, was that Morathi? No, I believe it was just a Norska lord.
Yeah.
Life.
I would. So I'm looking at yours. I would probably move south to the Isle of Wights and go into ambush stance, because if they get their port, the Forsaken port of, what is it, Nagranath, up to tier 3, they automatically get walls,
Ooh.
and that's gonna make it that much
Really
harder.
difficult.
And I also have this lovely Norskin gentleman over here raiding me with a full stack. So, more or less, that's goodbye
I see that.
to Shagrath.
Shagarth, yeah, Shagrath's going. Vandred the Winter's Mist.
Which, yeah, I'll be able to
Probably-
fight this and just auto it.
One loss. That's good. That's
Good.
acceptable.
Alright.
Chris Nicholas says, I saw a Dark Elf chick. Did anyone else see her? You always see Dark Elf chicks, Chris Nicholas. Or you want to see Dark Elf chicks. Either or. Which I don't blame you for. Oh. I'm going to be very, very careful with this campaign. Nakai the Wanderer. This is going to be fun. I need to get over to you as soon as I can. That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
Follow our plan, right?
I mean, that's definitely something you can do. You can just bail on it, too. I mean, Rakarth typically, he gets stuck in a lot of wars, like, to the south here, like with Britonia and the Empire.
And wiped out.
I've just never played, like... I haven't played Nakai since Rakarth has been introduced, so I don't know, you know, if the player is personally playing Nakai, how much attention the computer will give you. But I mean, the fact that you went into a camp stance there and he still ran away, I don't know if he's just like, it's just DM Wyvern. What's he gonna do to me?
That's probably what it is. All right, so you said go into ambush stance, correct?
Yeah, but not
move
like
up an ambush stance.
you don't do it yet. So like right now with that wizard right on top of you, she'll detect you. So I would.
Okay, so what do I want to do?
I would move because you want to move kind of towards their settlement. I would move like as far away,
right
like as far as you can, like down here. Because the farther away you are from her, no, I wouldn't go into force march.
Normal movement?
Yeah, normal march down here till you get to like 25%, go into ambush stance. And you can like, if you like right click and hold it, you can see like how far you can get before actually going there.
That's as far as I could get in normal move before I run out of movement to get into ambush stance.
To 25%.
Yeah, that's basically it. If I take one step forward at 23, I can't get into ambush stance. I kind of feel like I should just force march and just because he can't catch me, right? Off.
He could probably. The thing is, he probably may not attack you. But if you go into force march down there, he can force march back into the settlement. Because if he force marched out over one turn, he can easily get back. And if you just stand there and force march, he's just going to go back in the settlement. And then it's going to be his like 22 forces versus your 12.
Got you. So enter ambush stance here and then see what I can do next turn.
Yeah, and I mean, if she detects you, then okay, I would just bail on it because then you're just going to go back and forth. But if she doesn't detect you, you know, see what happens. If he comes back, all right, then bail. If he doesn't, I would attack it and blow it up. Or, you know, whatever, like give it to,
Let's try that.
Adam says he loves force march with an unhappy face. It's funny that you say that, Adam, because today when I got done with like my training at work and I was on YouTube and Legends video he did over a year ago of someone's disaster campaign he sent in. Someone had sent or like put 3 or 4 of their armies like in force march around a settlement, and like over the end turn the computer just attacks them and you can't retreat in force march.
Alright, we're gonna get sequence of healing here. With rewards at constant state, losses are guaranteed, whether through attrition or casualties in the battlefield. This sequence helps Nakai to replenish their numbers for the next fight. Casualty replenishment rate plus 2%. We'll take that, and we'll end my turn. Over to you.
Do you have another Lord Croak mission?
Yeah. I have 4.
I wonder, because if I do the Rite of Awakening, I wonder if it, like, takes my 4 away, but keeps your 4, because, you know, if you do that one right, technically, we should get, instead of 1,000, we should get 4,000 from it.
True.
So even though it may cost us like 2,000, you know, we should still make money on it.
Right. Marshmallow says Nakai is so thick. Chris Nicholas says Lizardmen look influenced by Aztec Mayan cultures, maybe even some Native American cultures. I love it. It's true. They definitely have that flavoring. Chris Nicholas, you're not imagining it. Annalisa says that Chris Nicholas, yeah, I think they are meant to represent them. All right, there we go. Auto resolve. In we go. Decisive victory, well done.
That's not too bad actually. That'll actually be really good once I get a no, I can't think. A wizard. Alright. Alright, I can get rid of that building because I don't need any more troops. Let's see if I get some extra cash.
The inability to sack or loot is so strange in Nakai.
Life. Oh, it did it!
What'd you do? What'd you do?
So yeah, it gave me 4,000. So it moved on to the next phase. For me, did it do the same thing for you?
We'll find out when you switch it on over.
That's true.
I'm curious.
The only problem is the next part in the mission is way down south in Lustria, but yeah, I think by this logic, we could either each get 2 or each get 4 croaks. That's funny. Don't anyone dare send this into CA and have them fix this.
1 croak for you, 1 croak for me.
Alright. Yeah,
maybe that's why I like him, since I'm half native myself. Oh, that's cool, man. Cool that you got some indigenous blood in you. Interesting. Final Supper, seeking the gift of regeneration. An imprudent cabal of young magic users has been dabbling in ogre gastromancy, but disaster strikes as they inadvertently summon the great maw itself. Smacking its lips with delight at the banquet laid out before it, the maw devours the hapless sorcerers where they stand and disappears to the satisfied belch. Their arcane upheaval has sapped the winds of magic action-wide. Okay, I love the RNG. Let's take a look at what's going on here. Those guys have left. Can I reach that place? Let's see, can I attack? I think I can.
Just not a boy.
Excellent. Sites of victory casualties.
Adam says would be cool to have 4 croaks, 100%. There you go.
We're gonna go and give it gifts of Ixtal.
The good thing is too that should be his last settlement, so wherever he's at, he should just basically throw himself into a battle.
Yeah. I'm also noticing the more settlements I take, the bigger reward I take for building the temple.
Yeah, they passively give you like favor to whatever like lizardman god you promote it to. So it gives you like 1 for like actually erecting it, and then I think it's plus. So now you have +2 for each minor settlement, and then your major settlement is giving you +6. So
very cool. We got the Amulet of Ixtal, and the amulet explodes into 1,000,000 crystal shards the wearer is struck, greatly improving their resistance to damage for a short time. Build the Amulet of Ixtal. Alright, we get an Artifact Hunter 2. We've already read the description for that. Let's go and invest points for our good man Kroxigar here. Nakai, Kroxigar Lord. We're going to get more bonded service points to Bard Service. We're going to continue to invest into the Thunderbolt. There we go. Where's Chain Lightning? There it is. Nice.
It's towards the end, yeah.
Yeah. I got 182. If I were to recruit someone, what would that look like? I'd be in the negative.
Honestly, I would probably just wait until just save the money. I'm assuming you're coming up north.
Yes. So should I like actually get rid of some of my army so I can get a little bit more income?
I would keep it because that way you keep your strength ranking up as much as it can, because on this difficulty, like the Norskin tribes now, like if the more enemies you meet, or the more people you meet, if your strength ranking is really low, they're gonna be like, oh, he's really weak, anti-player bias, let's declare war on him even though he's ages away.
Right. Okay.
Because that's what happened to me in my Queek campaign. Tic-Tac-Toe or whatever was like 5 provinces away from me and declared war.
Hey, showed up.
But, yeah, he's taking attrition because he doesn't have any settlements, so he will he'll besiege that Conquata or whatever.
I think we're waiting on your end. Is
It says I'm waiting for you.
there diplomacy on your end, Lem Pledge?
No. I'm stuck on the 1,000 moss.
Are we still lagged? It says, yeah, it says I'm waiting for you too.
And mine says I'm waiting
I
for
wonder,
you.
let's see what happens. Because I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck here. Row.
Raggy.
Chris Nicholas says, Croaks, laughing my ass off. Chris Nicholas says, you're killing Dark Elves. My inner fanboy is very angry. Chris Nicholas says, Chain Lightning sounds dope. Doesn't it sound dope?
Oh, we're through.
Chain
I'm
Lightning
through on my
anywhere
end.
sounds dope. Oh, thank God. What a strange bottleneck that was.
Yeah.
Good night, Ragnarok. Ragnarok just finished his stream.
A.
Thank God the stream got unbottled.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, considering the fact that it was telling you that I was having issues, and then mine was telling me that you were the one having issues.
That was kind of scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure he only has, or doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any settlements. Honestly, you could probably just like move to the north a little and go into ambush stance. Wait for him to attack that settlement, and then it's a capital, so he's gonna have to. Ooh, I forgot. You guys don't get walls. But I don't know. It's up to you, I guess. But Shadow of No One says, "Can't we all have issues?" Hey, welcome to the stream, man. All right, let's build. The monies. I say that kind of like with a question. Yeah.
Pierce, I've been waiting for you to show up my channel. I mean, you're welcome to be here, but if you're clearly trolling, out you go. Just letting you know.
Ragnarok is here. Hey, man, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. Hope you had a good end to your stream. I caught a little bit of it there at the end. Yeah, we will just auto that again.
Ragnarok Total War says, Wyvern, you three-timing son of a gun. Alright. Ragnarok Total War, you know I'm always here for you. Alright, we're going to auto-resolve this.
Good.
Off you go.
The good thing is, that's a kind of a bad item. It should revolt here, and it should be... Ooh, I actually don't know what kind of revolt it will be. Shit, I think that's going to be a Dark Elf revolt. Which means they will occupy it. But I could make my own province revolt. Alright, here we go. Turn 8, and we're gonna get that mission. RIP to our future. Alright. Cool. Alright. Let's do growth. Yeah, so we can get to tier 3. Let's see. Got a decent amount of
Adam
money
Lacey
now.
says, at Ragnarok Total War, true. Come on, how am I two-timing Ragnarok here? How am I three-timing him?
The good thing is I can build a new sanctum.
Ragnarok Total War says, wubba dubba dubba on your channel. Here's Nicholas says, Dark Elves, revolt, go!
I want to build them, I think, kind of like where I'm going to be doing fighting, so I can get some upkeep reduction and make my units stronger. Shadow of No One says, come on, Rag, hit like. I'm confusion. Alright, yeah, we're gonna be up here a lot, so I will build it over here. And what do we want? Don't want recruitment cost. Replenishment rate wouldn't be bad. Upkeep cost would be good. But I also want to make my troops stronger. I'm so indecisive when it comes to this stuff.
Right now, Total War says Morns, Red Mages, now Lemons. That's plenty of through timing.
Right.
I guess I do get around. I guess I gotta face up to that truth.
Yeah, I'm actually going to build the visibility adjacent across all provinces. Over there.
Hey, Morn. Good to
Morn
see
is
you
here?
Yeah. Morn is in the chat.
Oh,
Morn
boy.
is in the chat, people. Alright. Adam Lacey says that Ragnarok Total War pumped and dumped you to the wolves. Oh my goodness. Alright, what happened to Rakarth? He was here a minute ago. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and force march our way over to you.
I would
See how many turns it's
be...
gonna take.
Are you going by sea or land?
Guess I'm going by sea.
Okay.
Hey, there's Rakarth. The sneak.
Rank idiot.
I really hope they win for you.
What, the garrison?
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
I don't know
I
if
wonder.
the CA changed that. I think at the start of it anyway.
The garrisons are pretty big. The garrisons are pretty big. I don't think they have a chance to
Yeah.
hold off Rakarth. I mean, I don't think Rakarth has a chance to overcome the garrisons. I'd be surprised.
I don't know if they let you... I know you can't control... I don't even know. I think at the start, like when Nakai came out, you couldn't, like, help them
Reinforce?
fight the battle. Yeah, they won.
They won, damn it.
I think it's because, I guarantee you, it's because of the Hydra.
I don't think they have a Hydra. Well, they'll recruit
No,
one now.
Rakarth starts with one.
I know, but there wasn't one in the stack when I inspected it.
Oh,
So I
I
think they
gotcha.
lost it somewhere. Yeah, but still, I mean, Rakarth's going to recruit a
Upset.
big stack now. That he has,
The good thing is, yeah, he'll recruit next turn.
Yeah.
The good thing is, I mean, as of now, like, he only has 5, like, regular troops. We'll rebuild that.
Yeah, I'll go back and
Styric
I'll
is
stomp him
here.
out. I'll try.
Two of my almost favorite people. I think. Thank you.
Adam Malaysia says, good. Morton's here to set this campaign straight. Chris Nicholas says, Morton is always here, sneaky guy.
Alright, we will.
Morton says that Chris
Fight
Nicholas,
this
very
manually.
true. Chris knows me well. With the creepy eyes.
That's like saying. That's like saying. Oh, did I hit auto resolve?
Did.
Oh, son of a.
Did you mean to hit auto resolve?
No, I meant to hit. I thought I hit fight manually.
Dude, that was my mistake then. I'm so sorry. Did you intend to fight that out?
Yeah, I wanted to.
I'm so sorry.
Farm it. No, you're good. Lightning
That's my
strike.
bad. That's my bad. Okay. Next time when you enter a battle, just if you could say auto resolve or manual, that'd be good for me. So
Okay.
I know what you want to do.
Let's.
I'll listen. Look out for that.
Force march
Chris
here.
Nicholas says, Morn got out of Wyvern's basement. Adam Lacey says, where are you going, TM Wyvern? I don't know where I'm going. I have to head back now because of freaking Rakarth. That was stupid of me. I just didn't see him on the map. I assumed he might have fled somewhere.
Here come. So I have my four missions. All of them are the good thing.
Ragnarok
All of
Total
them
War
are
says-
easy.
Good. Ragnar Total War says, I'm not sure setting something straight is Morn's style. Marcel says there's one in the stack. It was Unit 2. What? Come on. Oh, they lost a bunch of units taking that city.
Tell
They
you
got
what.
like nothing left.
Ah,
If I can
shit.
reach them in time.
I'll be able to do some of these next turn though, which will be good. I only got
Garrison,
7
where do
turns to
Garrison
complete
have?
4 of them though.
Okay.
But all right,
I gotta
we'll
rush back.
we will move on.
All right. DM Wyvern says, try and throw wrenches into Lemon Pledge's campaign. This is what I get out the popcorn for. Oh, you guys. All right, get on land. Let's get.
That's like saying, hey, I think you're really good. You know, like for a ginger, I guess.
I'm moving very slowly. That was weird.
Mine is 2 at times.
Nope. Did I recruit any factions?
I think that's because of my
invest.
interwebs.
Could be. That's my turn. Very exciting turn.
Game changing.
Adam Lacey says you scrolled over that city's garrison. I did.
How did he get 10 units there already? Like for a
who? Rackgarth?
Like for his garrison. It wasn't tier 3. Yeah, because it was one of your cities.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm kind of intrigued.
Pharaoh cold ones.
Will fail.
7.
Oh shoot! It's got a War Hydra too. Not good.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's what saved his buns in the that fight.
Can I even take that city back? I don't think
Yeah.
I can. I think I need to defeat his army first.
I mean, you can
fight it out.
What is this?
Oh man, he's got another army already recruiting. So he's got 7 and 7, 14. He's got 24 units there already.
Yeah, there's no way I can fight it out. Not with what I got here.
Yeah, I would just.
Should I?
I just bail on it.
Run
You
it
don't
to
have
you?
lightning strike. Yeah, you don't have lightning strike. I mean, there's no way your units beat his with that.
No.
All right, let's do.
So frustrating. Styric Shadowblaze, 2 of my almost favorite people. Hey, Styric, thank you for the endorsement. The almost endorsement.
Yeah. All right.
Chris Nicholas says, go Dark Elves. Whose side are you on, Chris?
Chris.
Adam, good pirate Adam Lacey says, about time Styric came around.
Good. Yeah. I wonder. I don't know if this stacks. Because I have like upkeep cost reduction at tier 3, where it's upkeep negative 20% for all units and for all units, and then in quotes, all forces in local and adjacent regions. But if I put it in another region and do it, I wonder if it bumps it up to 40%.
I don't understand how to run Nakai. Like, I've never run across a legendary lord like this. Like, with no economy whatsoever.
Fight a lot of battles.
Like, turn 10 and, like, no units.
Lots and lots of battles. Okay. I'm going to travel and... Yeah, that's what's so bad. Is like I can travel, you know, do the fight, and then I have to wait another turn to travel back. So basically, like, the same way like Nakai can't sack, he can only like give it to the temple. Like, I can't attack a place and then go home. Like, I have to attack a place, get no like replenishment, go to another place, and basically like try and get as many of them done before your army is just like, okay, you gotta go back. But I'm gonna do it. I don't even know who I'm supposed to attack, and I did that. Ulf.
Where'd you go? You teleported?
Sea Strider. I am in Norska, and he has 8, 20, 26 units.
Holy smokes, that's gonna be a lot of shooting. Ragnarok Total War says that DM Wyvern, I think the best strategy for Nakai is to play as someone else.
Slaughter the sheep.
I got a lot of ammo though.
Adam Lacey says Ragnarok Total War this, and Starry Shadow Wolf had a good laugh at that too. Chris Lingle says, I'm on nobody's side, I'm neutral, except when it comes to Dark Elves, and I cheer them on. Fair enough, fair enough.
They also have a dragon. Man. I'm curious, like, do I attack them now? Or do I go into ambush stance, hope that one of his armies moves? Oh, wait, no, I have lightning strike. Ah!
Tribesman,
You die now.
Northman. Whichever woeful deity
Also,
protects you,
bummed.
it ends here.
I'm like,
We'll
that's cool.
spill your
Also,
blood.
not so great. I'm miles and miles away from lightning strike.
I won't.
No
I won't
sack
call. I won't call you into war with this one.
Okay.
Narg.
Narg Larflings.
You die. Oh no! Valiant defeat. Wapow! Oh, get wrecked. I'm still gonna fight it. Hey, I'm fighting it manually.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 0 damage.
Spectate. There we go. Here we go. Skink army for the revenge.
They got no armor, and I have missiles.
They're gonna get shredded. Ulf Sea Strider's gonna get shot up.
Oh heck yeah! This is what I'm gonna miss about Lightning Strike in Warhammer 3. I don't even know if I'm gonna ever use it because of the wasted points that you have to put into it now. Alright. Oh yes. Come to the lemon pledges.
What's so funny, Drip Pirate Adam Lacey?
I am funny.
Ragnarok Total War. I gotta go back and check out your campaign there, Ragnarok. You're playing Dark Elves, weren't you? You're playing the Dark Elves? Let's see.
There we go.
What campaign were you playing? You had a really cool thumbnail going for your campaign, I think.
It's like the Marathi random start one, I think.
Yeah, the Marathi random start one. Really cool thumbnail. All right.
He's actually fighting, or I think he's starting in the region I'm fighting right now.
Does random start like a toggle you can put?
Is what?
Like, how do you get a random start campaign? Is that a mod?
Oh, that's a mod, yeah.
Gotcha. Chris Nichols says Lemon Pledge is at home with this map. Sorry, Shadow.
Not really. I hate fighting in Norska.
Sorry, Shadow says I guess just sit in raid stance and hope they come out. Yeah, but if they come out, they'll wreck me. They'll just overwhelm my troops. Just don't have the numbers. Don't have the quality to fight them.
Oh yeah. You betcha, bud. Hey, if you guys would start shooting, that would be muy bueno.
Wow, they're gonna be shot up from both sides. Nice.
Okay, yeah, we'll put them on skirmish mode just so I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. There they go. Army losses. They're already like the balance of power in your favor.
Get out of there. You're causing formation issues.
Ragnarok Total War says it to you, Wyvern. Thanks in the thumbnail, Bob. You know me, I'm just out there stealing other folks' art. But aren't we all? Aren't we all, Ragnarok? Isn't every content creator basically stealing someone's copyrighted material from somewhere?
Hey, technically it's not copyrighted if you change it and say, hey, this is different.
True. True, true. Chris Nicholas says Adam hating a Marathi.
That is the...
Yeah. Had I known that Nakai is such a weird lord, I might have thought twice about taking him on.
Hey, I offered you to play as him.
No,
or
I'm
as
glad that
Oxyotl, sorry.
Well, I'm kind of glad that you're Oxyotl because you're getting some stuff done. You're making some big moves. So at least one of us is doing something interesting. And I probably couldn't have microed as well as you have with Oxyotl, the way that you're doing so here. But I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed with this legendary lord. His Skink Armada.
Oh
Ragnarok
shit,
Total
oh,
War
shit, oh,
saves
shit.
with DM Wyvern. Yeah, it's a cool mod, but the random start location seems somewhat limited, unfortunately. I don't know, man. I find this game so damn hard as it is. The thought of ending up on a different part of the map with, you know, in hospital terrain all around you.
I'll tell you what
gives me a
though,
migraine.
for a Marathi campaign, like yeah, you don't have the ancient city of Quintex at the start, but it also gets you out of the horrendous like start location that Marathi does get. So it's kind of like, it's a good and bad thing at the same time. Oh, I think my game just froze again.
Getting some big lag on my end.
Yeah. Which I'm fine right now. Like my OBS is telling me I'm fine,
Yeah, my game froze too.
but my game
I think
itself
it's a disconnect.
is
There we go. It's oh, let me
Oh,
look at
shit.
The game will end now. Oh, that's it.
yeah, I just lost.
There we go. There we go. Yep. Back into the game we go. Resume as host. Yep, that happened. I got it. Yep, bringing you back. There we go. Oh man, I was like, what's going on here? Oh, disconnect, of course. Sent you an invite?
Yep.
Should get it.
I hit accept.
Now let's just say he's derped.
There we go.
We certainly derped. There we go. Start
Turn
campaign.
nine.
In we go.
Here we go. I swear to God, if it cost me to lose this fight,
Progress is autosave. But if that had been a battle, like a big pitched battle that, you know, you dropped in, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, what?
yeah, I'd be like, dude, rage quit. Never streaming with you
Yeah.
again. No, it should be fine.
Christical says he dropped in the game. Red Mage is used to that. Sorry, Shadow Wolf says the AI got scared and crashed your game. Probably. I'd be
Probably.
scared. I'd be scared too. Loading in.
Yeah, mine's just at the end of the loading
I'm gonna
screen.
have to do some research on Nakai and how to get good with him. Apart from playing another Lord, of course. Just Ragnarok.
Ragnarok says, sorry, I had a minute. Where are we at? Oh, it put it back at your turn.
Oh, there we go. Ragnarok Total War says at Lemon Pledge, I love Oxyotl, such a sweet faction. Everywhere hospitable terrain is OP.
Yeah, I do love that aspect, that you can settle anywhere.
God, I'm really upset at you. All right, there we go.
At
Off
me?
to you. No, at the freaking Rackhearth.
Oh.
Christigla says it's true. Red Mage drops from BG every 5 minutes.
I want to
That's no
know,
lie.
so that Lord, he
Okay.
just recruited this turn and already has 7 units. That is crap. Unless, because yeah, he can't have Regiment of Renown. Oh, I bet that's his monster pen ability right there. Ragnarok also says, in those ancient city thingies they build are freaking nice too. Yes, that is a very good point. The only thing that's a problem is how expensive they are. I wish they were much cheaper. Alright. Tell you what, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna save it on my end.
Good idea.
Just in case it,
Crashes again?
yeah, crashes again, but...
Okay.
Yep. Ragnarok also says, being able to warp around the map to different locations ain't half bad either. Definitely. I think it's cool.
I've been looking
I just think you
forward to
should be
this.
able to...
Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
declare war. I think if anything, it should give you like the option, like, okay, if you specifically attack like this guy here, and I win, it should give you the option, like, do you want to stay in the region and like keep fighting, or go back home, basically. Because I think you get some replenishment in foreign territory if you put a skill point into it, but I mean that's not until like you're in the double digits. So
Adam Lacey says, "Yeah, I'm upset with 11 Pledge too." Oh. Oh, about the crash.
I blame you, Adam.
Dread Pirate Adam Lacey. Arr.
Well, definitely. I mean, I imagine most of the
Nakai,
issues is because of me.
Get good.
But
Let's see. I'm gonna read up on Nakai while you're trashing this Norska army.
round 2. Stark says, I hear we work at similar places. Do you really? That's awesome. Renrock says, yeah, not being able to go back to the same turn you warped to a location effed me the first time I played as him. Yeah, it did the same thing to me, because I was like, oh, you know, this is really cool, and like I kept doing those missions because I didn't want to get the negative, like basically debuffs for not getting them done on time. Why aren't you casting this? Oh, I just got a double cast for free. Oh shit, I'm not paying attention. And so like I stayed out there doing those missions, and then I ran into the Dark Elves, and they're like, hello, like, we're here to kill you. And then I'd already like teleported, and so I was already screwed. And you know, so if anything, like, give him an ability kind of like the Wood Elves with like the teleportation cooldown once they, I think it's I guess now, even though I just recently played a Wood Elf campaign, where it reduces like the amount of cooldown it takes to teleport again, but I mean, it is what it is. You just kind of have to deal with it. Cyrix says UPS. Ah, no, I'm the purple peoples.
Chris Nicholas says, Adam hates Marathi. Blame him. Adam Lacey says, Marathi's Mick, just don't act like she's not. Ragnarok Total War says the DM Wyvern, try recruiting the Chuck Norris Carnosaur. That does sound like a worthy alternative to saving the Nakai campaign here. Imagine a Chuck Norris Carnosaur is pretty badass.
Runner says, yeah, it's super annoying. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of things, like, as many good things I have found that are really good about Warhammer 2, there are a lot of things equally that are like, why have you not, like, changed this at this point already? Which I know at this point they're focused on Warhammer 3, which I'm fine with. But even, like, oh, it did it? Okay, it almost did it again. What was I saying? Oh, like in my streams a little bit ago, Ragnarok, I talked about, you know, like basically how like they give DLCs out to other content creators to like test it, you know, and whatnot. That they would do it with Warhammer 3, and they kind of did it but like the game developers played, and then just let like Legend and Zerkovich and other people like rate that gameplay, which, you know, like it doesn't really help the player, or, you know, even the community in general, because that's like telling a soccer player to do a basketball demonstration on how to, you know, do something.
Chris Nicholas says, you need to name a Lizardman unit Clever Girl. Good old Jurassic Park. Stark Shadow Wolf says, okay, what the hell's a Minkus? Honestly, I don't know either, Stark. I'm just nodding along here with Dread Pirate Adam Lacey, like, yeah, Minkus, of course. Totally a Minkus.
Ragnarok says, son of a
like I
gun,
don't
they're
know
making
all
a
the-
third one, eh? Yeah.
Ragnarok.
They are, believe it or not, they are making a third one.
Ragnarok. Then again, Ragnarok had no idea that the Skyrim Anniversary Edition was coming out.
Hey, I had no idea of that either.
Skyrim Let's Play.
They did come out with the last two Chaos Gods today. Well, not Chaos Gods, but the Chaos God factions today.
Yeah, and the girl in Slanish.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very weird pronunciation of Nurgle.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm, what do I want to do? Well, I'll take the ammo. I don't know. I don't know what to think about Warhammer 3 at this point. There are a lot of things, like, I'm like, dude, this is going to be really cool. And there are other things like,
All
why
right,
would
here we
you
go.
ever do that?
Okay, big decisions to make. I'm going to throw down a save, first of all. Oh, it's not my turn. It's your turn. There
Hey,
we
get
go.
out of here.
Get out of here.
Alright,
Bodica Soul Days, get away from me.
what's your decision before I do something else?
No, I mean, do whatever you want. I was gonna... I guess I have to... Should I try and fight on... I can't really take on Rakarth, can I?
No, so I was thinking about it. He got those units for that other army through his faction mechanic. So it's probably either mammoths or wolves or something, but it's still 7 more units that he has. I would probably just bail.
Okay.
Now to where, that's
Okay.
up to you.
I thought we were gonna link up with Oxyotl, right? That was
Yeah,
the
I
plan.
mean, I would go up north. You'll get plenty of battles up there, is the good thing. Even though you won't be getting a Sack City, like Dark Elves will be able to fund a lot of armies. And once you get Lightning Strike, the fact that, you know, they might send like 2 or 3 armies, like it doesn't matter because you just Lightning Strike each one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I figured that dragon was going to cause a lot of problems. So I'm just going to run away. Because...
Ragnarok Total War says to DM Wyvern, hey, I live in a cave, alright, just calm down. You travel slow over here.
And yeah, we'll go into ambush stance right here. And we'll... Yeah, I will pop down a save on my end after that, since it finally got us through that fight. Yeah, I'll build that for some extra money, and I'll send it over to you. Ragnarok says, at Lemon Push Total War, totally. The developers giving the content to the creator to review rather than them actually getting their hands on the game is a bit worrisome. Yep. It's just like... Because it's kind of like similar to the blogs where people were wanting like to actually see gameplay because they were tired of words. And, you know, the content creators themselves are wanting to like get their hands on it, and just giving them a video to watch is more or less the same thing a blog is, because we don't know, you know, it's just more speculation, really.
Right, I had a bit of a story thing. I had an option to make a choice. I chose to use magic. Disadvantage must be taken even when it draws power from the world. The great plan is robust enough to survive a minor deviation such as this. Winds of magic, minus 10 all armies. Weapon strength, plus 10 all armies. It doesn't really make a difference to me. Right, the plan is to get the F out of here. So we're going to go into... We're still in forced march stance. Off we go. Enjoy the Isle of Albion. You win. Rakarth, you devilish.
The good thing about like Nakai though too is like any pop-up like that you know would buff your army but hurt your settlements. I mean, the fact that you don't have any settlements, you can always take the ones that will make your army better.
Yeah, I'm really worried though. My upkeep is going to go, you know, through the floor here in a couple of turns, so I need to make it over to the north and grab a city or two very quickly.
I can send you a little money if I need to. Ragnarok also says, like, if the game was top-notch, next level sort of stuff, wouldn't you want to show it off a bit? Like, even if it, I agree, but, like, even if it wasn't top-notch, like, you just, I mean, there's a way around it. You just, okay, like, if you give it to Legend of Total War, okay, you know, you'd be like, hey, like, here's the gameplay, just don't make any videos on it, and release them. Like, just play it, give us your feedback, and keep it, like, within us, so then we can dissect it, and, you know, make changes based on what you think. You know, like, if you tell any creator not to make a video on it, if they have a ounce of intelligence, you know, they're not going to, because they want you to keep sending them stuff. So yeah, I don't really agree with their decision on that end, but
Chris Nicholas says, that little dark elf chick, look at her and then look at your huge lord. Adam Lacy says, Chris Nicholas, this is a fantasy of your... Red Pirate Adam Lacy. Dress up as a giant gator for your dark elf chick.
oh, I can't even teleport unless I own a settlement.
Stuck?
Yeah, because I just moved away because I was gonna teleport, but I actually have to own a region to teleport. Ragnarok also says, at Adam Lacey, it seems to me like really cherry pick content to show off. Are they hiding something? If they let Legend play, is he gonna find 1,000 bugs or exploits? That's exactly, like, even if he does find 1,000 bugs or exploits, let him do it, you know, quietly, and then have him tell you, you know, before people like play it for themselves and find 1,000 things that are wrong with it.
Honestly, like, I suspect that, I mean, I don't know of a game. There are game companies that offer early access. There are some games that I'm watching. Most AAA studios, what they'll often do is they'll provide early access to content creators like a week or 2 weeks at the max before release to really, like, get that hype train going and boost those sales.
Yeah.
And, you know, like Cyberpunk was a classic example of that, right? They released the early access, the initial content creators were like, oh wow, this is amazing. Then of course people spent more time with it and realized, hey, it's not entirely fully baked. Okay, we got technology research, great. Let's go back in technology. We got sequence of expansion. Completion of this sequence not only improves the growth rate of Nakai's hordes, but also helps it also keeps construction costs as low as possible to aid their advance and free Lustria from foreign invaders. Alright, okay. We're not going to free Lustria, we're going to free the north with with old Oxyotl. So let's travel there. Look at how slowly my ship is moving.
Yeah, I'm dropping frames on my end though too. It's definitely...
Adam Lacey says no judgment. Chris Nicholas says you judge me though. Oh, not good. Is it even moved? There it is. Now it's chugging along. God, the slowest little ship in the world.
I say you're like on a steamboat on my end. I think it's definitely my end of things causing the problems.
Necessarily, I also live in the middle of nowhere too with terrible internet connection.
Yeah.
Could be the both of us, honestly.
Between my wireless one and you're just out in the boonies, but
yeah,
mine will be
correct.
In a month. It will be fixed because even though it's better internet than what we have, even though it's still wireless, there'll still only be me and my fiance using it instead of like 8 other people.
Right.
So it should be better.
Marshmallow says there's a lot more going on there. You can't promise Legend won't talk about it to anyone, and inviting him to play dissolves him of liability for anything leaking. Even NDAs aren't perfect.
Yeah.
An aggression pact with Leon Leclerc, we'll take that.
I mean, Ragnarok said too, CA hasn't been responding well to criticism, and that's basically what Legend does. Which, again, like even if you don't agree, like if I was CA, even if I don't agree with, you know, what Legend says, like just looking at it, but like yeah, it might sting and hurt with what he says, but at least he gives you the truth, and you can make you can make that much better for, you know, the rest of the community. That will give you a much better like you know, thank you for sending that to Legend, you know, and having him fix it beforehand. Because I guarantee you, when the game comes out, if he was given access to that, he'd be like, oh yeah, when they sent it to me, it was super, super buggy, but it sounds, you know, it looks like they, you know, they fixed it, basically. Also,
Ragnarok says at TM Wyvern, oh, that's right, CD Projekt did some really shady stuff with the pre-release content.
guess what?
What happened?
We got 2 more Lord Crow quests.
I have 6 on my end, so
I do too.
When I finish that.
Yeah, I can do another. Well, heck, you can do a Rite of Awakening this time and get 6,000.
Yeah, that's
If
what
you have
I'm
the
all
money,
about.
I guess if you have the funds for it. I'm gonna upgrade that to tier 3 and repair that.
Chris
And yeah,
Nicholas
I gotta
Cyberpunk-
attack somebody.
Chris Nicholas says Cyberpunk 2077 is just embarrassing. Not a fan of it at all. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says it's that Alaskan internet.
It is. It's so like. It's weird. Like you have internet where you can't even like do a Google search, or you pay an arm and a leg for internet that, you know, would give you basic internet connection anywhere else. But I mean, you don't have. You either get it or you know, don't play or stream. You know, in my case. Adam says no, they don't care to fix it. They wanted to be sold off hype, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean that's all good, but I think it sets it up for like Troy and Three Kingdoms, where people are like kind of really excited for a little bit, and then CA is just like, yeah, but we're moving on to something else because it didn't sell as great. And especially with so many things they're changing, like. I just don't know why, even if you're CA, if you haven't done that in the past, like, why wouldn't you want someone to blow it up so you can make it, like Ragnarok was saying, like, as great as it could possibly be, but what do I know?
Well, I mean, if I was in marketing for a game company, I certainly wouldn't want to release a game experience that wouldn't be representative of the final release. That's just, you know, my thought there. So that's probably one reason why I wouldn't hand out a beta for a game like Warhammer 3.
Finding it manually, by the way. I'm sorry.
No, thank you for letting me know. To a content creator, you know, they got their own internal Q&A teams that are, you know, doing, you know, the bulk of the heavy, you know, the overt bug smashing ideally. So I kind of get why they haven't. I mean, February is a long way away. We're here in November. I expect, you know, early access for content creators sometime late January, early Feb.
Dame was on my stream a little bit ago, and so she said, like, I think it was different for her just because at the time she was still kind of like really getting getting like keys from them. But she was saying on my stream that Legend had talked to her when he was really helping her kind of take off, where they would give Legend like a game key or like DLC key like months in advance, but then they would only be like, okay, you know, we're gonna give you this so you can kind of like chop it up and give us feedback, but you can only make like videos and, you know, and stuff on it like a week or two before.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
which makes sense, you know, like for DLC. So they obviously have done it in the past, you know, in terms of like giving Legend and other people keys to do stuff. But like, why wouldn't you, in my opinion, again, like, why wouldn't you want to do that for, in this case, Warhammer 3? Like, even though you may not like how he phrases it or, you know, whatnot, like, let him dissect the crap out of it and make it that much better for everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. Ragnarok says, all right, boys, wish me luck. I got to drink this 2 liter of chocolate milk that expired 3 minutes ago. People says, good luck. And Adam Lacey says that Ragnarok Total War, Shocky milk doesn't go bad. Saki Shadow says, yeah, it gets just more Shocky. Marshmallow says, I'm missing the here from Marshmallow. Marshmallow says, further, would his feedback even be valued? CA already doesn't like him. The same thing happens everywhere, but they don't have a good relationship with him because they think he's not representative of their community, and they prefer to live with that fallacy. There's also the item of he's a content creator, not a developer. They'll assume he doesn't know what he talks about despite evidence to the contrary.
Yeah, I think even though he's like not blacklisted, at the same time he's basically like, hey, it looks better for you not to be blacklisted because of how much he does do for like Warhammer in general. Because I mean, I don't know anybody else, even like Lionheart X10, that gets the amount of views and like watch time that Legend gets. I mean, he streamed for the first time earlier this week, and I got on and he was like an hour in, and he still had like 4,000 people watching him. So I mean, like, I think it's kind of like a love-hate relationship where they love the fact that when new stuff comes out, everybody watches him, and so like his, you know, like Total War content is being watched through the roof, but at the same time, like, I guarantee you if like Mercy the Mad or anyone else could get that kind of like viewing ship, I feel bad to say it, but I think they would kick like Legend out to the curb.
Ragnarok Total War says that at Dread Pirate Adam Lacey. Good point. Regarding the fact that chocolate milk never expires. I actually kind of have the same view myself, Adam Lacey. Like I haven't tried it. I generally don't try to consume dairy products past their expiration date.
Just give it the old, the old smell test. Smell
test. Marshmallow sees they see content creators extensions of their marketing apart from nothing else. It doesn't matter what the content. They want positive coverage and nothing else from them.
Which I get. I mean, that's the other thing is like, which Legend talks about. You know, CA doesn't hire. You know, doesn't employ him. It's more or less YouTube paying him. So I mean, he's gonna say whatever he wants. Which I mean, it's true. And I think personally, like, if I was him, I wouldn't phrase things the way he does. But he also like. How he plays the game ultimately makes it better for, you know, I would say the community overall. Not that everybody plays on harder difficulties, and that's fine, but the things he finds playing the way he does, it's, you know, it's something CA may have overlooked, and he just sheds a light on that. Granted, it may not be in the style or manner that they would prefer it.
Well, one thing for sure, I mean, I don't know about Ragnarok and Total and Creative Assembly, but certainly over the last couple of years, the power balance between content creators and game companies has shifted to such an extent that certain content creators associated with a certain brand can either make it or break it, for sure.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I think that's why, like Lionheart X10's, like, he does so well, is even though, like, his videos on YouTube or Twitch may not get like a ton of views or watch time, but like when new stuff comes out, he gets like Legend of Total War numbers. And I think it's more.
Well done.
I think it's more. Hey, thank you. I think it's more of like the community and like the vibe that CA really likes, and so I think that's, you know, it's just how it is. But Adam says, I think you're probably right about that relationship with CA, but they did let him break mythos for Troy. Yeah. Yeah.
Warren says Creative Assembly breeds positive shill bots who are too afraid to criticize. Our Shadow says, Warren, they are paid not to criticize.
Yeah. Plus, like, as
Creative Assembly getting a lot of love from this stream.
Like, I feel bad because, like, even like the game developers, right, that are like playing the game, like, I mean, you got to think of it too, like, you know, they are humans, believe it or not, and so like if you're a game developer and they're, you know, they're not building an army that you probably would build in your campaign, you know, they're doing it to showcase units, and then you have like people, you know, that have access to the content or whatever, just tear it apart, like you're gonna take that a little personally, you know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like, oh yeah, like thank you for the critique. They're gonna be like F you, dude. Like it took me months to, you know, make this, and you're just destroying it in a matter of seconds.
Marshmallow says every game studio is that way at Morn. Guild Wars 2 is the worst culprit I've encountered. Personally, the moderator's ban film accounts for negativity, and I understand why that would be important to you, the Marshmallow, considering that you feel Guild Wars 1 is one of your favorite games of all time. Chris Nicholas says, I can't stand game reviews that shill for devs.
Well, that's kind of a crappy location to be in.
Oh wow. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey with big content drop here. Says, yeah, even watching some other content creators look over some of the content releases about Warhammer 3, they shilled it so hard. And then Legend came in with a realistic view of the problems he sees. I respect Legend for that bigly. Alright, Oregon Mercenaries arrive. It's my turn. I'm just getting the heck out of Dodge right now.
Which I think by the time you get back there, I'll be teleporting like back to that territory too.
Yay. We'll be together. I'm going to get to a C location of interest. What does it have for me? What did it have? Oh. I'm going at full speed? I can't.
Yeah, you have to be in like regular, like a regular like movement stance to get those.
Wow, fiddlesticks. Not only did I not actually, you know, get the C Corps, but I lost all my movement doing that. That was fun. That was a fun turn. All right, over to you.
I don't know. I think, like, as much as CA may not like Legend, I still think in anything you... oh, what the heck? Oh, because I teleported. I think you got to have people do that kind of stuff, though, because... I mean, you don't want, like, to just turn a blind eye and be like, nope, there's no problem there. It's fine.
Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says Nakai is truly wandering, laughing my fucking ass off. Oh, man.
Take a screenshot of that and send it in to CA. Be like, hey, co-op campaign. We have 6 Lord Croaks.
Did you get another quest issued, or are you
no? It's just 6? I still have 6. Some of them are from like when I did the initial like Rite of Awakening. We just got another one.
7. Ragnarok Total War says, "All right, boys, have fun. I gotta crash out." Ragnarok Total War, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Can't wait for us to do some co-op too. Have a great night, sir. Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, Youngtun Chi, welcome back. I'm back.
Let's attack this.
Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says, "See ya at Ragnarok Total War."
They're far away from you, so they won't cause you too much problem.
Get for it. There we go. Thragos Empire. Crystal Lacey says, "Later Ragnarok." Adam Lacey says, "Youngtun Chi, welcome back."
Boom. Stand fight. Pyrrhic victory. Resync.
Oops, sorry.
No, you're good. I got it right before
Resynchronization in progress, please wait. Campaign will reload once resync is complete. Huh.
Ragnarok says, have a good one, man. Hey, thank you for stopping by, man. It was good talking to you.
Ragnarok,
hope you have a good rest of your night, man.
Chris Nicholas, take it easy, boys.
While this loads, DM, I'm going to go run to the restroom, so I will be right back, everyone.
Sure. I'll hang out and chat. Marshmallow says, the worst part of all this is the content creators' existence, the patience of the content holders. You saw it happen when Nintendo was Sony not long ago. Smote everyone on the platform. Adam Lacey says that Ragnarok Total War riled everyone up about Warhammer 3 and pieces out. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm not that emotionally invested in Warhammer 3. Like, if it's a good game, great. If it's a kind of broken game when it comes out, like, I haven't encountered a single Total War release that is entirely, like, you know, I'm baked when it releases. Like Medieval Total War 2, I remember being beyond broken when it came out. I remember Rome 2 being a catastrophic disappointment for a lot of people. And eventually those games become classics, so it is what it is. Ragnarok Total War says at Adam Lacey, Pierce must be rubbing off on me. Ragnarok. No, man, I love you. I love it when you show up and spend time with us. The Marshmallow says, wow, I think we riled him up good on the stream too. Ragnarok Total War says to Team Wyvern, I'm holding out for Warhammer 4 to be honest. Ragnarok, you're like, in my opinion, in terms of just like bringing humor to the stream, you're up there on the same level with Morn. Let's see. What do we got? I think we should all quiet down and just listen to Lemon Pledge talk to his fiance. That's what I think we should do. The Marshmallow says Nintendo especially, they have their partner program where you have to submit videos for them to approve. To submit for upload. Oh, gross. Wow, Marshmallow, that is also kind of expected considering how controlling Nintendo is of their brand.
I am back.
Hey, is everything all right?
Oh yeah, I had to use the bathroom.
Dude, should we like quit out? Like, look at this desync. It's
Yeah, I was kind of thinking of that.
I'm gonna exit to the main menu.
Okay.
I'll try to exit to the main menu.
Um.
The good news is that you don't need to do any of your fights. Like, the turn should be preserved.
I say I don't have to redo any fights.
Yeah, this is going to be a challenge. That's something we have to accept for our co-op. I'm in my co-op with Red Mage. We've never run into desync issues this extreme.
Yeah.
But I just think once again, it just your internet combined with my internet.
Yeah.
Produces this
Which I noticed,
train
like,
wreck.
because yours still works, like on Discord when I think it was like your guys' first part of the Greenskin campaign.
Yeah.
Because he streams or like does his at 720, and I know you do yours still at 1080. But I think it's between you being where you're at and mostly my internet just being crap, where it just has a hard time communicating.
Yeah. Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says to DM Wyvern, or oh poor Lemony, ask him if he got yelled at for yelling.
No, I've been in the clear so far.
The Marshmallow says, I think they let up on it regarding Nintendo's request to see all uploads before. But I'm 100 on that. The fact that they did it in the first place, yeah, wow. So guys, what should we talk about while we're in synchronization?
Which
hell?
if it does take too long here, DM, we might just cut it. I don't know why, because like I know when we first started having issues, like mine was dropping frames, but I haven't dropped frames since. I mean, I guess we're already over 2 hours in, but it's been over like an hour and a half before I started having issues. But
Right. Oh wait, you just came out of a combat, huh?
I'm launching into one.
You're launching into one.
And so, like, yeah, I mean, if it happens, we might just have to wait until I move.
Sure. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If we get more of these obstacles,
Yeah.
obviously.
Say give it like
Doesn't make for
5-10 more
smooth
minutes, see what happens, and if not,
Sure.
we can.
Sure.
Unfortunately.
Marshmallow says. But also, how many people are going to fail to learn from this Streisand effect before they realize it's technical suicide? Adam Lacey says that Marshmallow, yep, for sure. But no, this is a good preview of what our co-op games can look like. So I'm excited. When you move, we can. Sorry, Shadow says desync for the win. We can definitely revisit this if need be once you move.
Oh,
because this has been fun.
100%, and we might even, depending once, it may not be right away because it's weird, like to ship things up here in terms of furniture, it still costs less for us to do that instead of buying stuff up here. And once, you know, just time goes on, and because the month of December is going to be insane for work. So I'll really be limited to like Saturdays for stuff, because I would imagine starting next week for sure we'll probably be hitting like 12 to 13 hour days like every single day. So the month of December will be good money wise, but then obviously limited Warhammer, but then after that it'll break off and we'll be settled into our new place. And we've already talked about, depending on basically like giving the internet there kind of like 2 to 3 weeks to see how well it does, and if it doesn't do as good as we would like, we're gonna look into getting our like own direct connection and whatnot. So
Got you. Yeah, I think that's reasonable, you know, especially since you're doing a lot of work online and you want to, you know, create content. So
right.
Probably a good call. Adam Lisa says, good preview, DC screen, hoggers.
Styrek says, don't remind me. Oh man, we already got the, so typically, so for people who don't know, I don't know if I've even said it, I work for FedEx Express up here in Alaska, and so Anchorage is like our main sorting center up here, and they're supposed to have like 135 people sorting like packages and getting planes ready every single day. They have a total of 18 people doing that. So we're supposed to get like our planes at like 11 o'clock so we can like unload them and get on the road, and they aren't showing up until like 1 o'clock now in the afternoon, and so it's really pushing stuff behind. And on top of that, we got told yesterday and like just reaffirmed today that from now on through December we'll be getting 2 planes every single day instead of 1, through Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Here we go. Desync, desync load Oprah. Holy mackerel. Never ever resynchronize, because that was just bull crap. Let it desync. Let it die.
Adam says it's 18 less. Yes, 18 is less than 135 people, Adam.
Alright, we're loading back in.
Yep.
Adam Lacey says, I told Lemony he needs to set QoS on the public router and kick his dang neighbors off. He didn't listen.
Hey, it's like a cheap like $1,500 flight ticket up here, Adam. I think you should take one for the team and come up here and just like lay down the law. And then, you know, $1,500. Well, not back. It's, you know, round trip, but still. All right.
Lemon Pledge is back.
My screen is screwed.
Ruh-roh.
Like it has like Oxyotl and the enemy I'm against, and then a brown screen, or like not even a brown, like a gray screen behind it.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
Yeah, I'd say we just cut it here. I do apologize, but I know it's not the funnest thing to watch, and it is getting late where I mean it's later where you guys are, but I mean that's my thoughts. But if you want to keep going for now, yeah, because
it's entirely your call, Lemon Pledge. If you want to cut it now, that's fine with me. I've had a great time so far with you in the co-op, and I look forward to picking it up with you whenever you want to. Really
awesome. Sounds. I'm right there with you, because I mean, even if hovering like over my units, like my missile strength it's not too bad, and these guys are basically at the lowest tier. Adam says you are on your own. It's cold enough here in Tennessee, dude. It's on average like negative 15 right now.
Let's end the stream on a high note. Adam likes to say he's fight the battle.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
I'm going in.
Here we go.
Adam says just fight it. All right, I'm doing it. You're pressuring me.
Holy guacamole! You're gonna shred these guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why it told me it's a Pyrrhic victory.
They said a Pyrrhic victory, really?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
I'm gonna get rid of their warhounds, and then they're just gonna disintegrate.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Very strange auto resolve results.
as long as it doesn't freak
might
out
do
on
some-
me during, but
I'll put on my bandana and do some testing with Nakai while you're getting.
there you go.
Yeah. Could put on my sweat bandana.
Oh shit. What do I? Yeah, I really need to get to tier 3 so I can get a wizard into this army and.
Interesting. Let's say Lemon is using Alaskan McDonald's Wi-Fi. I can do with some McDonald's right about now.
Dude, I can eat food at any time of day. That's my problem.
Too, man. Me too. I'm actually thinking of going and boiling some pasta after this.
Oof. My fiance and I, we're going to a. We have like one day a week that's kind of like our date night and kind of like unwind and whatnot, and so tomorrow we're going to get us some steaks at a like it's not like a super fancy place, but I mean for Alaska it's pretty nice, and we've heard really like we've been there once before and had like their pizza and like wings because it's like a bar and a restaurant.
Okay.
And it's like when we were there having our pizza and wings and watching football, other people were there and had like steaks and stuff and sandwiches, and all of it looked amazing. So
That does sound amazing. What's the name of the place?
it's called Banks Ale House.
Okay.
Oh yeah, right there.
Savalon, welcome to the stream. Thank
Saw,
you for
how we
joining us.
doing, man? Dang it, they routed one of my units.
Marshmallow says, ugh, some McNuggets would go down good right now. Oh my god, yes they would. Barbecue sauce McNuggets. Yes, please.
Now, have you ever heard
Dread
Of a
Pirate Adam Lacey
McGangbang.
says something. Marshmallow, do you dip your nuggies in a chocolate milkshake? Oh man.
Get out here. Gosh, that one unit of freaking direwolves is pissing me off.
Pissing you off, huh?
Alright. Quit focusing on them. Let's focus on the fact that one of my units almost died over here. But yeah, get a McChicken and a McDouble. Put it together. You'll thank me later.
Marshmallow says, but all McDonald's are closed this day. Really? Here in Santa Fe, we have a couple of 24-hour McDonald's. They don't deliver. You have to haul your ass over there and get the food.
That's Taco Bell for us up here. They're open. They're the only place open, like fast food wise, until like 2 a.m.
Huh.
But even like the Walmarts here, they close at I think 11. So yeah, it's kind of weird.
I want a Big Mac and fries.
Alright, you guys gotta stop talking about food, man.
Yeah, I'm really getting super hungry. Like, I mean, even if we're like, we have a great time on this battle, I'll be like, F it, I gotta go warm up some food.
It's like, all right, let's get some McDonald's. Let's get whatever, and then let's come back and have fun.
Savalon says Red Mage has a woman friend. And not only does he have a woman friend, he has a girlfriend. Red Mage does. So yes, he has a wonderful partner in his lady Marge. Yeah. He goes to the island with her.
I want to go to an island.
Cooper Island. Yeah. Got a place up there. Sa, how are you? Good to have you on the stream. I hope you're having a good morning, I think, out there in Australia. I am slowly exercising my Skyrim addiction. I hope to be back to a more regular content schedule next week. Oh wow, look at this. Ounce of power heading your way.
Yeah, they'll start deteriorating. Yeah,
Dude.
soonish. I didn't realize how good his missile. Granted, it's zombies and whatnot, but I've been noticing that his missiles overall. You get rid of his speed and charge speed, but okay, he's not gonna be charging and fighting in melee, give him the extra range. Like he has a ton of ammo. He's got like
Who, the legendary lord?
yeah, already got 127 kills and over half his ammo left.
Wow.
Yeah, I messed that up.
Oh, there you go. I see the kill counter on the unit. I mean, card. Adam Lisa says that Savalon, no proof. Adam Lisa says Marge is her name? Yep.
Like Marge Simpson.
Adam Lacey says, Dread Pirate Adam Lacey says that Savalon, DM Wyvern got pumped. I didn't get pumped. I got pumped hard by some floating balls in Skyrim today. It was very sad.
You may not want to announce the fact that you got beat around by some balls, man.
Got beat hard by those balls.
I mean, it's 2021, but at the same time,
Right.
YouTube's gonna be like, yeah, man, he streamed with that Lemon Pledge guy, and they started talking about balls.
I did my best to get through that fight before we cranked up our co-op. Nope, wasn't happening.
Oh, go away. The only reason they haven't broken is because of their stupid general.
That awful general.
Negative 50 leadership, and they're deteriorating at the basic speed. I hate what they've done to leadership in this game.
Jung Tun Chi enjoyed that. Savalon says, what balls? Big white blue balls outside the College of Winterhold, Savalon.
Like, how... I've never seen a balance of power like this with,
Sorry, Shadow says, yeah, I saw that ball beating. It scared me.
Hey, whips and chains excite him, alright? Which, again, there's nothing wrong with that.
There you go. Putting on some good shots in the Lord. They're all crumbling. It's over.
Get out of
You're
here.
poof.
Die. There we go. Alright, get a heal in.
Nice. Nicely done. In battle.
Pyrrhic victory. Adam says not doing that, Lemony.
You want to call it here?
Yeah, I probably should. I do have to get up in 9 hours.
Sure. You wanna? How do you walk out your streams? You wanna say anything on your end?
I guess thank you for everyone that's joined my stream personally and DM's. I know it was kind of doing something new and different, and I know I took DM from what he was normally gonna stream. So I do appreciate everyone who stopped by, either from Ragnarok's stream or just from Discord or whatnot. And despite all the technical difficulties we had, I hope you did enjoy it. And yeah, just glad you guys were able to come on by.
Direct Saw, Chris Nicholas, Adam Lacey, Ragnarok Total War, the Marshmallow. Who else did we have here?
Oh, I did have to select
Warren.
a after battle thing just in case.
Yeah, no worries. Steve H, who popped in briefly. Free Wada, thank you all for dropping by. You know, you guys make this experience what it is. Lemon Pledge Total War, thank you for reaching out and wanting to do co-op with me. I look forward to picking this up with you whenever you want. I mean, there's no... it's still on your turn. Could you wrap your turn and throw it back to me?
Sorry, I forgot that you have to end it. Yeah, I'll put my points.
Well, do your turn and then exactly. Throw it back to me because we could pick this up next week. You know, we could.
Very true.
So
shit, they got walls there.
Right. So this might not be the end of the co-op. You guys may see Lemon Pledge Total War and myself back here next Thursday for more of the co-op campaign, or we may just put it off till Lemon Pledge has a better, till we have a better connection with each other, so we avoid desyncs.
Correct.
But in any case, thank you so much for everyone who's dropped by Lemon Pledge's channel for this. Thank you for everyone who stopped by my lair here at the Wyvern's lair. This has been myself, DM Wyvern, with a co-op Mortal Empires Lizardmen campaign with my boy, Lemon Pledge Total War. Good night,
Have a good one,
everyone.
guys.
All right, I'm out of my stream.
I am as well.